There are thousands of custom track distributions in Mario Kart Wii now, but this one feels entirely different, and I mean that in a good way. Mario Kart Wii Limitless, created by Ross and Ryumi, features a combination of custom tracks and Nintendo's while making significant changes to the Nintendo tracks, including adding shortcuts and fixing respawns. But I would say where the mod shines most is actually the vehicle recreations. Because Limitless includes part of the dev team from Arc Intel's Mario Kart Rebalanced, this means we have a new set of Mario Kart Wii vehicles with the intent of making each one feel unique and equal. Prepare for a brand new Mario Kart Wii experience and be sure to check out more of this mod in the link below. Even though the tracks have changes for this mod, as well as custom tracks, I think this mod really shines with the vehicles. They've all been rebalanced. And first off, we're bagging. We're gonna get a mushroom, do the shortcut, and as you can see, I'm already in first. Well, now in third place. Oh, that is so genius. Wow, the cannon actually spits you out in the right direction. Really nice. So impressed with everything I'm seeing thus far on Mario Kart Wii Limitless. We're getting mushrooms because there's actually a shortcut right here. I saw this in Ryumi's video. You can mushroom here, jump, and then do a really cool off-road shortcut. I did not do it so well, but you guys get the point. Massive, like it looks like almost 3 corners, 2.5 corners. The bridge, entirely different, much better. This is how the bridge should be in Mario Kart Wii. I mean, the bridge is so ridiculous in the base game. But yeah, wow. We're gonna get the Mega Mushroom. I'm so impressed. One thing I'm noticing with the drift is I'm actually losing speed while I'm drifting all the time. So the jet bubble is way faster than usual. I'm 83, 82, 81. I keep losing speed, but when I'm in a wheelie, the jet bubble goes 96 km/h, which is crazy, 96.29, and that is so much faster than the jet bubble usually, which goes, I think, around 92. So the jet bubble has been buffed, even though it's outside drift. The off-road stat seems really solid, and the drift, even though it's outside drift, it's pretty sharp. Like, you can definitely make these corners work. So one of the fun things about today is just gonna be trying all the different vehicles. So yeah, to reiterate, jet bubble, way better than base game. The whole idea with Rebalance was to make all the vehicles as balanced as possible. Such a great concept, considering if you take Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, they did a really good job overall of making most of the characters pretty balanced, much better than past Smash Bros. Games. They were constantly patching characters, giving them buffs and stuff. So I don't know what the best vehicle is for Rebalanced, or this is Limitless, you know, a new take on Rebalanced. But one thing that's really cool about this mod is there's only 32 tracks total, and they chose like really polished tracks. I just found a shortcut on accident. I'm playing these tracks completely blind. I'm not gonna know almost any of them. So that'll be fun, except the Nintendo's obviously. And then if something is from CTGP, we'll know about that. So there'll be a lot of exploring today. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's just a great idea for a mod to try to make a new version, a competitive version of Mario Kart Wii, where it has more diversity. It's not just everyone on Flame Runner and like 1 or 2 people on Mach Bike, which is what we're used to seeing. Instead, you know, you're gonna see an array of different vehicles. People are gonna master the different types of vehicles, and I'll put Ryumi's YouTube channel link in the description so you guys can watch more Mario Kart Wii Limitless videos. This track is really cool. I'm enjoying this. It's in the Mushroom Cup, Moonlit something. I should have really checked the name before I started. And can you go through here? The answer is no. Is this something? Oh, the blooper is powerful. I noticed like whenever I'm playing like different distributions, the blooper is always either some totally different effect on your screen, or it's just way more busted than usual. Okay, I just realized I'm not in first place. I should probably start taking this a little more serious, get in front of these CPUs right now, making things a little interesting for me, and do the shortcut here. Looks like the finish line should be coming up. Perfect. All right, so we're done with Koopa Jet Bubble. Gonna keep showing you guys all these different tracks, some of you probably never seen before. What vehicle will be next? All right, we have Poisonous Pass. The last one was Moonlit Grounds, and we're on the Sprinter, which is going 94 while drifting. How fast does it go when I'm just going straight? Probably just 94 always, I'm guessing. Oh, that was a fail. I did not realize what was going on until it was too late. That's a great respawn point. I didn't even check, is there brake drifting? There's brake drifting. That means there's probably fast falling as well. Okay, so I'm gaining speed while I'm drifting. That's very interesting. And I'm going 94 as long as I'm not touching my analog stick in any way while I'm going full speed. Found the shortcut. Never seen this track before. It looks really good so far. Oh, we got a half pipe section, okay. And this music is fire. Okay, we got a music pack to go with it, nice. But anyway, I really like the idea of having a distribution that has like the best Nintendo courses plus the most polished custom tracks, or like people's favorite custom tracks. And I know that Shy Guy's Lumber Company is coming up pretty soon. We're gonna get to that one, which I'm very excited for. That was a track that I was most excited to get into CTGP. I know it's on its way, so the community is in good hands. Finish line's coming up. I gotta start racing seriously here. Let me know in the comment section by the end of this video, like what track stood out to you, which one was your favorite that you saw today, because we're gonna be playing a lot of tracks for the first time. We have, you know, the beautiful emulator graphics, all these modded vehicles that are gonna be so much more fun than the base game. This is gonna be a really good time. We're just getting started. Wow. This vehicle has absurd stats. I love how all of the stats are actually rebalanced on the vehicle select screen. That is super helpful. The main turbo is almost off the charts. The off-road, drift, handling, acceleration, weight, speed are all at least halfway up the bar. Unbelievable. And as you can see here on the interface, we see some custom tracks like Poisonous Pass, then we see Coconut Mall, so it's all mixed together in one. And a lot of the Wii tracks are kept, I've noticed, while the tracks down here are entirely different. Let's just not mess around. Let's get straight into Shy Guy's Lumber Company. I noticed that the Wii tracks that are being replaced are often the more simplistic ones. So we don't have like Daisy Circuit, Luigi Circuit, like Yoshi Falls, like a lot of the more basic tracks. Some of them I would say are very shortcut heavy or just too short in general, have been replaced, and I think that overall they made really good decisions. They kept like all of my favorite Wii tracks from base game. So this is a mod that so far I'm very impressed with. I'm loving it so far. Alright, and also it's just so cool to see all these different Mario Kart distributions. It just shows how much passion there is for the game with the community in general. And here we have it, the most anticipated custom track to make it into CTGP in a while, Shy Guy's Lumber Company. And I've seen videos of this track. I don't really have the shortcuts memorized. I do know there's a million of them, so I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled. And so far, 87 kmh while we're drifting with the Day Tripper. And then the handling is insane. This is one of the best vehicles we've used, no question. I remember when I was playing Rebalance, oh, there's a shortcut right there, definitely on the left. When I was playing Rebalance, the Day Tripper had it so the items, if you got a green shell, it actually went in front of you rather than behind you, which is a super cool concept for a vehicle. It makes it hard to block items, but also you can hit people that are in front of you with your greens without having to snipe them, just by bumping them. And I thought that was super interesting. More Shy Guys doing their thing. There's a shortcut here. Yeah, okay, we found something. We did it, guys. We found one shortcut. They're everywhere though. Like, I'm doing a terrible job of really showcasing all this track has to offer, but it's, you know, it's fun just to play it my first time. And when this eventually comes out on CTGP, I will absolutely, you know, be playing it over and over again, learning the different possibilities. I don't see anything. Let me try this again. Can you land up here? You can. Huh. Is that something up there? Can you, I wonder if you could like shoot through the window. There's just so many different routes on this track. It's overwhelming. Okay, so I watched a video, so I know where the shortcuts are now. There's one right here. You can land up top and do a trick, and that's much better than what I did last time. And I was actually on the right like path with my idea on the other shortcut that is extremely helpful, which I'm gonna showcase coming up. It did involve this ramp. Lap 2. Let's try this shortcut again. I'm gonna use the mushroom earlier this time. Fly through there. Daisy just got sawed in half. Ouch. You guys get the point. You're supposed to land at the other end. I actually made it through the window that time, thankfully, but wow, incredible course. Seriously, one of the most creative custom tracks I've ever seen. And now we have Emerald Coast. I'm going Sugar Scoot. Wait, what? This is going, sorry, I'm looking at the speedometer. I'm not even looking at the track. I'm supposed to go this way. Okay, so that's a cannon. Wait, there's no way. This thing is absurd. This is busted. The Flame Runner can't be the best vehicle. There's no way. How fast does this thing actually go while wheeling? 110? 110? Okay, so it's going 82 while drifting. And if I release a mini turbo into a wheelie, I'm not kidding you, it says 110. Does it stay 110? Wow, I'm doing a horrific job of showcasing this track. I'm just really focused on the vehicles. Because, oh, you do not want to fast fall. Okay, so we know brake drifting is in, and that confirms fast falling is in. I was just holding up to land faster, and I fast fell, it didn't even make the jump. I'm going 110.97. Okay, so it does eventually wear off. It's just that the main turbo is absurd. Absurd! The main turbo goes forever! Oh my gosh, Much Creeps would be a happy camper playing this mod. Wow. Sugar Scoot is busted. I can't imagine the Flame Runner is the best vehicle. The Flame Runner has definitely been nerfed, or at least is similar to how it is in base game. And the Sugar Scoot is beyond cracked. This is called Dark Bowser's Castle, and the spear goes 100.97. Wow. Oh, this is so much. I would use this over the Flame Runner. Wow, this is incredible. I'm not even kidding. The drift feels like a little worse than Flame Runner drift. And then on top of that, like, you could brake drift. So, I mean, even if you can't make the corner, I can just hit the brake drift button one time and I can make it happen just like that. I bet I can even make this corner work. Unbelievable. I'm kind of confused at this track though. It has a totally different name. It says it's called Dark Bowser's Castle, not BC3, but this is clearly BC3. This does not feel like a custom track. In fact, I'm gonna test out the respawns and see if there's anything different there. There's a different logo on the castle. Let's see if we can nail the shortcut. Perfect, okay. So we failed the shortcut, just barely. That's what we wanted, and we're getting the respawn. Wow, see, that's really cool. Because that shortcut, you know, if you barely fail it, you do not get rewarded for it almost ever. It almost always respawns you at the platform section, and you just can't capitalize off it at all, which is a little unfair considering how close you get. So I actually really like that change. Super smart, and it does feel like the spear's acceleration is better too. I just tested it out, and it does feel slightly better, and overall, it's what the spear should have been in Mario Kart Wii. The standard bike L is looking like the best vehicle in the game. Speed, weight, off-road, almost off the charts, and the other categories are all really solid. Compare that to the Flame Runner, which has extremely weak stats for handling, acceleration, and then barely more speed than the standard bike. Let's try this thing out. This one's called Shroob Castle. I feel like the bridge was a lot better than usual. That was my first take. Let's try this again. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. This should be called Nicholas's Big Bad Castle because Nick would be so happy with that. I know one of his least favorite, if not least favorite parts of the track is that beginning bridge. I've heard Nick just frustrated at the bridge playing this track on time trials many times throughout the years, so he would be beyond excited to play this. Also, the standard bike has the weirdest drift ever. I feel like I'm playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with this inside drift. This bridge is way bigger, I'm noticing that. So, you know, when we're seeing these tracks that are actually different than base game, I do understand why they're renamed now because, you know, it's a different spin on the track. It does feel like a different track. This bridge also way different. And there's an item set right there. Very interesting. Is there an item set up top? Perhaps not, maybe? No item set up top. Oh, but there's items here at the very end of the level. Super interesting. Lots of changes on this one. Love to see it. And the lava is blue. All right. I was horrible with that last vehicle. Whoa! This feels familiar. I think Rebalance had something goofy like this. Look at this! Look at this! Oh my gosh. I feel like I shouldn't have picked manual for the honey coop. This is funny though. This is, I don't know if it's funny. This is terrifying. this is the worst vehicle so far, but it is memes, and we can appreciate memes. We definitely can appreciate memes. All right, we're going for the glitch. We're making the glitch first try. Honeycoop glitch lifestyle. Never mind. Okay, can I even make these corners? Is this vehicle just pure trash? Is that what's going on with this? What? It turns like this? I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. I drift left and it does this. Oh, the bridge is way better. Yeah, so they fixed the bridges on all these tracks. That goes without saying. I mean, Parkway really needed it the most, but the DK Mountain Bridge was also a big disaster. Ladies and gentlemen, check out Mario Kart Wii Limitless. I'll put the links in the description if you're interested in finding out more about the mod. There's a lot to unpack on this one. Every vehicle completely rebalanced and a lot of custom tracks as well as Nintendo track fixes. It's a really cool mod pack. I definitely recommend you check it out.